Hello from a snowy Tokyo! Woohoo! It's super rare to get snow here, and of course I couldn't spend the day inside. I had to come out and enjoy the white flurries of snow, and it's already about 4 p.m. in the day, so I did wait a little bit too long to go outside, but better late than never. So I'm going to take you around to a few spots in Tokyo and try and have some nice vibes in winter here. So many snowy vending machines that are looking amazing, but I've got a cafe in mind, so I'm going to take you there, and it's very cold. So I'm currently in Yoyogi area. It's kind of the backside of Shibuya, and there are lots of cute little cafes. So I'm hoping one of my favorites called Fuglin has some free seating, because I really feel like it's the perfect place to take in the atmosphere. There are still quite a few people out today, despite these rainy, snowy conditions. It was actually raining quite a bit today, which is why I did hesitate on going out. But if you haven't noticed, I have my Pikachu umbrella because it's friggin' kawaii. There's something really magical about seeing the city you live in just turn into this winter wonderland, especially Tokyo, because it's so uncommon for snow to stick. And even having this much snowfall is pretty special, to be honest. Like every time it happens each year, I'm like, gotta go out. I'm a little obsessed. Like I'll be watching the window and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, I gotta go. And I think it's because I grew up in Sydney, and Sydney has never snowed, at least not to my knowledge. This is one of my favorite cafes here in Tokyo. It's called Fuglin, and they actually have a few locations around Tokyo. This is the one that is right next to Yoyogi Park, and it's really nice. And in the warmer seasons, you can sit outside, but today it's gonna be an inside day, and I got a window seat, so I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna get myself a hot chocolate. I got a hot chocolate because that's the perfect thing to have like in the evening, because if I get coffee, I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep. And I really like the one here because it's not too sweet. Yeah, I always come here. I love the Asakusa one the most because they have these like Norwegian waffles. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my hot chocolate while it's still hot. This cafe is so cozy. Like, this is the kind of concept we don't have in Australia. Because Japanese cafes, there's something about them that just feels like you could just sit here for hours and just read a book, relax, talk with a friend, and then enjoy the scenery. This area has lots of people walking dogs, so it's really fun to like see all the different kinds of fancy dogs walking past, because a lot of wealthy people too. This place is packed, by the way. I think everyone had the same idea, like come here, enjoy the snowy winter vibes, and just sit inside with a warm drink. While I was sitting here enjoying my hot chocolate and just staring out the window, something really unexpected happened, and it's something that you'd probably only see in movies. I made a new friend, this guy out the window. He's like, can I take a photo of you? He has a really cool camera, so... We exchanged contact details, and hopefully I'll get that photo once the film is developed. And we actually had to communicate through the window like this with the notes, and it was back out into the snowstorm after a quick meeting. It's freezing now. It's about 0 degrees. And I'm gonna walk to Shibuya because it's only about a 10-15 minute walk. But I gotta be careful not to slip because there's actually quite a fair bit of snow now. Samui! Every cold, snowy day is me hitting up the convenience store and buying stuff to warm up. So this is hot water, which is my new addiction as of this winter. And it is literally what I said, hot water. Nothing special, but gotta stay hydrated even if it's warm. And I actually didn't realize the kanji and reading for this is sayu, not oyu. I think I was always calling this oyu, which is like boiling water. And this one I always get is like a hot pad, and you literally open it up like this. Oh my god, I just stuffed it up. No, I hate it when you open things and then you mess it up. Let's see if I can get it. And then there is one of these inside. Basically, you just put it in your pocket and then it warms up. And there's other ones where you can like literally stick it to yourself, so you can stick it on your back. You can stick it under your socks and then put your shoes on and then you're really warm. But I really like just having these because then you can kind of hold it and warm yourself up. Now that I got my warm stuff, I'm gonna go out and enjoy the snow. So apparently it's going to keep snowing until about 9 AM tomorrow. So it kind of makes me tempted to go all through the night, but it's actually coming down quite heavy, way heavier than I imagined. This street leading into Shibuya has some of the trendiest, coolest cafes, bars, restaurants, and I've actually always wanted to explore this a bit more. And I was tempted. Walking there, I spotted like this tatami, it's not even tatami, but like a raised platform dining space where you have like zabuton and the Japanese style tables. And they said 500 yen for sake. And I was like, I'm cold. I'm gonna get myself a hot sake. So I've done just that, and here it is. And I'm gonna come by to you guys because I get to enjoy this snowy Tokyo, and I'm sure that's some of your dreams because it was mine, and it's still mine every year. So come by. Yoo. Ah, that is so delicious. I love hot sake, and I only drink it in the colder seasons. Like, I'm very much like, I like cold and hot sake, but only in the right season, if you get me. 500 yen, you can't beat that. That's so cheap. And I've got an otoshi, which is kind of like the thing that you have to pay every time you go to like an Izakaya style restaurant, where it's about 300 to 500 yen, and you get like a random dish. And so this is gobo, which is burdock root. And I'm really glad because usually I can't eat the otoshi because it's like seafood, so yay. It's like absorbed the flavor of the sauce they're using. I think it's like mirin. Also, I was asking the shop staff because I just walked in and I didn't know what it was called. It's called Yamu Nashi Shoto. It's got these really cute little cards. So if you're in this area, definitely check it out. I got this dish and it's like an arrabbiata with vegetables, so I'm curious. And there's like some parmesan on top. I think it's mainly burdock root, like the entree, and renkon, which is, if you know me, one of my favorite veggies. Surprisingly cold. I was expecting it to be warm, but this is like a cold pasta sauce veggie dish. Pretty good. And it's a bit spicy because of that arrabbiata. And one more dish, which was this like 3 potato tempura, and I can actually smell it. It smells amazing. Yum. It's really interesting because it has like that texture, or the batter that they put around karage, but then the inside is like potato. Like, it's called sato imo. It's awesome coming to Izakaya because you never know what they'll serve. Everywhere's like really different. And as someone who loves to cook at home, I can kind of like pick up ideas. Not that I often apply them, but I'm always like thinking. Also, one thing I find interesting is the shop staff when we came in were like, oh, it's really quiet today. But the reason I'm out today is because it's snowing. So a lot of people who are locals are like, oh, it's snowing, I don't want to go out. But I'm like, snow? Let's bring it on. Walked all the way to Shibuya, and surprisingly it's not that busy. There's people, but not compared to usual. But I think a lot of people are very happy about the snow, so we're not alone. And it's actually coming down so much now. It looks amazing. And the crossing is right behind me here, and I'm gonna go over. It's about to turn green. Wow. This never gets old. I could come here so many times, even in the snow, and still have a good time. The last time I actually got to see Tokyo this covered in snow was 2022, and I filmed a video back then. It's been so long. It's so much has changed since I did that. It was actually my first video I released on this channel since my uni days, so it feels really cool to come full circle. And now I have a better camera and I can film at nighttime, so it's really nice. That was just lightning in the background. Okay, let's go inside. Oh my gosh, that's so unexpected. I didn't think there was going to be thunder tonight and lightning. Didn't eat that much at the other place, so we're gonna have a second dinner at Surutotan, which is this really amazing udon chain. And there's a view from the one in Shibuya, and because it's actually 9 p.m, like I've been out in the snow, it's 9:30. Hopefully we can get a seat, because usually you gotta wait like an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in this line. But I used to come here during the pandemic and could always get a view. It was amazing, really good value. Look how big this bowl is. That is the amazing thing about Surutotan. They have these comically large bowls, which you think this is massive, but it's actually got a normal sized portion of udon inside. And my absolute favorite is curry udon. And I can't resist getting it. And they actually have a few varieties here, but I'm basic and I get the cheapest, simplest option. Delicious. And the best thing about here is you can actually choose your udon like portion size, and everything is the same price pretty much. Like, and the normal size is pretty big, but then I've gone for like the triple size and it's just so big that I couldn't even finish it, and I eat a lot. Anyway, itadakimasu. It's so soft and chewy, and the curry flavor is just so... It's a mild curry, so it doesn't feel too spicy because it's a Japanese style curry. Also, the amazing thing, I'm joking on that curry. The amazing thing about this Surutotan location is the view. Like, there is literally Shibuya crossing and Shibuya area right in front of my eyes. And you've got all the like neon lights, you've got the train going by, you can see the pedestrians crossing. And it's so incredible because like usually you'd pay like such a premium to get a view like this, but this is just like a normal price. Like my udon was only 1,100 yen. I've got a drink coming as well because I figured I'm gonna be a little fancy. It's a virgin mojito, which I think is right here. Here's my virgin mojito. Ooh, that's really good. The mint and the like bubbliness like hits you. Woohoo! Look at the size of this bowl. Isn't this ridiculous? But it makes it really fun. Also, because I kind of actually ate some rice at that other restaurant, I'm not crazy hungry, so just the normal portion sizes for me today. Otherwise, I'd probably go for 2. Realistically speaking, I'd probably finish 2. So I didn't understand what the waitress was saying. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna bring one more drink for you. And I was like, okay, I don't know why, but okay. And then she brought out this drink called the lemon back. And there's all this smoke coming out. It actually smells really smoky, and I think it's an alcoholic beverage. It was too late to cancel, so I'm just gonna embrace the craziness. That is strong. I like the smoky effect, but wow. I was trying to be good, get a virgin mojito, no alcohol, but apparently Surutotan's like, order it. Because you order off an iPad here, so that's why there was the miscommunication. Actually spent as long as possible in this restaurant before they kicked me out because I was enjoying the view so much. And I was not done yet with the snow in Tokyo. I headed to Shinjuku for just a little stop because I wanted to see it in the snow, and I saw a cool Zelda ad on the way. Here's the nice train ride, and then welcome to a snowy Shinjuku. Ended up coming to Shinjuku to enjoy the scenery here because who knows the next time I'll get the chance to. This has been really fun enjoying Tokyo in the snow. Let me know if I should try this again in future. I'd be down to do it. Alright, see you in another video guys. Bye!